It is time for the 2023 MNRC season opener at Southern Artsea. The days leading up to this event have not been kind to Justin and his crew. There has been a ridiculous amount of rain, making it impossible to build the track and prepare the surface. Sean Van Dalen, an experienced track builder, lends a hand by putting fresh faces on some of the jumps and smoothing out trouble spots. The impact packer will compress the damp clay nicely, making many sections and jumps more predictable for the racers. We have quite a few engineers on this project. I am sure the track will be in top form before qualifying starts tomorrow. Alec is warming up for his first qualifier in Nitro truck. He has built a new team-associated T4 and equipped it with an Alpha Dragon 4 engine. For the first round, he has put on Sweep Defender tires in silver compound. The track layout is quite technical, especially the right side big double followed by a risky triple or double single. The end of the straight turns into a single jump you can just send if you like. Rolling this corner jump is the best approach to carrying the proper speed needed to just clear the double jump into the turn. This front double single can easily be over-jumped. It is just long enough that attempting a triple is a risky proposition. Alec just barely cleared the triple, tapping his front wheels on the last whoop. This little flyover can also be overdone, pushing you deep into the corner. The tabletop corner is the same as last year, and yes, you can overcook it. Alec is having a pretty good run here, currently in the first position with clean, consistent laps. Xander Johnson, however, is running him down, putting in a charge to move up the grid.
Xander Johnson behind you, driving strap.
Alec pulls over and lets Xander go. He is definitely faster in the infield sections and the dreaded right side of the track.
.235 to go. Now Alec wins out front over Corey and Mitchell. Now Kyle Cross to the 2. Corey back to 3. Xander in the 4. Frank Taylor 5. Stefan Benende 6. Maddie in 7. Vincent 8. And Stendrud in the number 9.
Unfortunately, Xander would make an error on the back double. Even so, he has advanced his way into second position in this heat. Then he has a slow roll over in the corner after the single. He will need to pick it back up and find his rhythm. Alec would finish out his laps and go fastest in this heat. He would back it up in his other rounds, placing his Truggy into the 5th position in the A main.
1 minute to go. Alec wins. Xander Johnson, Corey Mitchell, Kyle Cross, Chris Miller, your top 5. Maddie outfit in the 6th now. Stefan Benende pushed back to 7th. 8th going to Simpson. 9th is Brayton Stendrud. In the triples, guys, in the triples.
The Buggy qualifying was exceptional for Alec. His efforts would place him 4th on the grid in the A main. He is running the new Alpha Dragon 5 in his B4. The engine sounds a little rich yet, not quite to optimal tune. They will keep working on it, trying to get the most power and fuel economy they can, while maintaining safe operating temperatures. He is also running a brand new tire from Sweep, the Nanobite. Let's catch up with him in the pits and see what he has to say about the new option.
What's up, guys? I'm here with you to talk a little bit about the new Sweep tire, the Nanobite 1/8 scale buggy tire that's offered by Sweep now is our newest micro pin tire. This is the smallest pin tire that we offer now. I've been running it out here at MNRC season opener, round 1 at Southern RC in Blooming Prairie, Minnesota. I ran the Nanobite in both the 2nd and the 3rd round of qualifying in silver, our soft compound. The track's pretty well grooved. It's really hard packed, but there's a decent amount of dust on the surface. And I was really pleased when this tire was able to cut through the dust really nicely. I had a lot of side bite, I had a lot of steering, and then what I'm really impressed with is the wear characteristics. So there's about 12 minutes on these tires, and I can't tell that they've been ran. And for a soft compound, I think that that's pretty good. So yeah, really excited about this tire and looking forward to doing some more testing with it.
The Nitro Buggy B final is up next, and it is a stacked field. Trent Ignashevsky will start them out on the pole. He will be followed by Frank Miller, Joe Scaramel, Lucas Lazari, Torian Mitchell, Seth Van Dalen, Riley Myers, Chad Johnson, Rob Logan, Keegan Tureen, and Braden Stensrud. That is a pretty clean start, with the whole field making it through multiple corners without incident. We are a few minutes into this 30-minute final. Seth Van Dalen has made the charge to the front. The racing luck has not gone Seth's way. He had multiple issues during qualifying which have taken an A final spot away. He will need to race his way in. He is taking great care with traffic and this brutal track, which has caused a high rate of attrition. Frank Miller has had a good race thus far. His ultimate-powered Techno looks a little nervous under power. This seems to be a common issue on this hard-packed dry track. Choosing the proper tire for 30 minutes in these cool temps is critical. Frank just barely tags a wheel of Joe Scaramel, who was in an incident with Riley Myers. A quick correction as Joe patiently waits and Frank is back on the gas. Joe Scaramel's race is not up to his standards. His car looks good, but I am sure his competitive nature expects more. Lucas and his parents have traveled all the way from Canada to compete in the MNRC opener. It is great to see them here, and hopefully this long trip shows they are in it for the season. His Techno looks pretty good, and he is currently putting in a charge to catch Frank. He actually puts a pass on Frank, who missed his rhythm in the whoops, but then darts off for fuel. His dad Rich is ready with the fuel gun. A quick shot of fuel and he is back on his way. Seth would get it wrong on the exit of pit lane, as his weekend to forget continues. The international battle is heating up. Lucas has caught Frank. They are both currently in bump positions. Frank elects to let Lucas go and focus on his own laps. Bumping to the A final is his priority, so he will certainly defend his third position. Riley Myers is an MNRC rookie. He first crashed the party at the 510, showing some serious raw talent. He has a pretty good group of mentors in his corner. As his racecraft evolves, he will certainly be a contender. Seth would continue his comfortable run at the front of this field, ensuring his pass to the A final. Lucas and Frank would follow, with Joe Scaramel just missing the bump.
Hey guys, something new for us. Alec and I are both running the T4 Truggy this year. I ran the T3.1 last year, so it's quite a change for me. Alec took a break from Truggy last year. He ran a couple times, but was kind of waiting for the new truck. The new truck has been out, released this winter, and we got our hands on a couple so far. This first weekend on the truck, and I'm pretty happy with it. I'm trying to still get a handle on, the setup that suits me the best. Applied some things that I had on the T3.1, and they seem to be working pretty good. I'm running an Alpha Dragon 4 with a 2159 pipe, which is the mid-range pipe, adds a little bit of torque. Seems to be pretty good. Most of our tracks in Minnesota are not gigantic, so a little bit more low end is kind of an asset. Also, a thing that we're doing is we're running life packs, not lipos. Running life packs with the new Reedy electronic switch. We ran the electronic switches before and don't seem to have any issues with electronic switches. A lot of people are going to just a wired kill plug kind of idea, but that's additional connections too, so it's hard to say which is better. But we haven't had any problems with electronic switches, so that's kind of where we're sticking with that. The T4 also has the new adjustable wing mount in the back, same as the B4, so you have one wing mount that you can adjust up and down. So far, happy with the truck. Glad I've got something new to run this year. I was pretty comfortable with the old truck, so this one's taking taking a while for me to get the way that I like it. Other thing here at Southern Minnesota RC, we're running the Carbide T tire. We ran the Carbide T's here last year, and they worked pretty well once the track is hard packed and grooved, and it certainly is hard packed. Doesn't have much of a groove on it, but these tires are hooking up. I'm running the Blue X compound. I think last year I ran Yellow X and actually won with the Yellow X compound, but they were pretty shot after the day, but these are holding up great. They've been consistent. Alex running them too, and I've seen other folks out there on the Carbide T truck tire as well. So they're finding their way into other people's pit bags. So also, if you run sweep tires and you've noticed that the Carbide Buggy tire has been not for sale or out of stock, Sweep is currently refining that design. I believe it'll be version 2, or rumors are it might be called the Super Carbide. It's going to come with a reinforced carcass, I believe. It will be the major improvement on it. Same kind of tread design, just a better inner support on the tire. So we'll be looking for those later this summer. So rest assured, the Carbide tire is coming back, and it'll be better than before.
Alright, I think I'm gonna go get in line.
Okay. The Reedy starter is not in the box over here. I got it on the charger. I'll grab it. Okay.
That's it. Alright, big move to this one. Oh man.
Alec would have a mistake-free start, which rewards him with second position behind Josh Ford.
He's gonna drop 4 or 5 spots, man. That's gonna hurt. Bonnell all the way down to the 6. Alex Ian, Josh Ford, and Alex Smith all get by. Big old sweeping in there too.
Oh shit!
He would just nick the tube, sending him flying. In desperation, he would jump deep on the tabletop, needing marshal help again. He looks like he is driving nervous, making little minor errors throughout the lap.
Ended up upside down, losing a little more ground. Whiting now in front of him. Those two travel together, race together all the time. Whiting up over the pipe, have a little minor disagreement with the yellow pipe right there. Allows drag back by.
There is another minor off-track excursion.
Yeah, food stand is open from 11 to 2 today, 11 to 2. If you're hungry, go on in there and get the food. We're only 2:30 into this one, 2:30 into this one. Drew Rock and Josh Ford, Alan Smith, your top 3.
That was a tough impact, but he drives away.
Dave Bowman in front of you. Okay.
That's 3:45 in, still Drew, Allen, and Josh Ford. Losing spots, so Allen out of the 2. Greg Bonnell in 4th. Jeremy White, top 5. Allen is in 6th, Brody 7th. David Owen in 8th, Kyle Cross in 9th, Maddie in 10th, Xander in 11th, Corey Mitchell 12th.
He definitely looks settled now, running some quick, smooth laps.
Jeremy Whiting behind you.
Five minutes in, Drew Dockett and Alan Smith. Josh Ford.
Next lap. Okay. Are you broke? Oh, I'm coming in. Oh shit, I'm broke. Broke? Yeah, I'm broke.
The Truggy A final continues. Josh Ford is here, and currently running in second place, with his Mugen J Concepts equipped Truggy. Josh went second in the points last year, so he is certainly putting himself in contention for the top step this year. Alan Smith, a newcomer to the Truggy class this year, is having a fantastic debut. He is currently running third behind Josh. Drew Dokken is out front so far. He is local to this track and is putting his knowledge to work. A little wheel contact with Greg sends Alan tumbling. Drew would have a flame out at the front, giving up the position to Josh, who is just keeping things smooth and steady. His style would reward him with a first place finish, followed by Alan and Drew.
KP is on deep. I don't know what those are. Slide lock. Slide lock. Running X2 compound or S2. I see James is going out on blue compound recons, which is very different from what I have on. What did Tony have on his car? Detox. Okay. That's closer to what I got. Looks like Brody's on a Big 10 tire too. It looks like Impact. Yeah, well, this will be a good test for the nanobite. Well, I'm expecting that they're going to be slicked by the end of the race, but possibly. I don't know. I like the way that they felt when they were on the wheel. Oh. Oh, I flamed. Jesus Christ. How did that happen? I don't know, man. I don't know. Look out, beep, beep. Well, only one direction to go. Yep. Lots of open track.
Alex troubles would continue, however, with a second flame out. Corey adjusted the low-end needle and idle. The issue was then resolved, but Alex's race was pretty much over. He would put in a great charge and finish in the 9th position, but was totally disgusted. They had zero issues all weekend. These things can't be predicted, and are just a part of racing.
Thank you.